Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Sayed?
I'm living the dream, Kasim. How are you?
I'm all good. And welcome, everybody, to Roll of Advice, the show where we give you advice based on the roll of the die. Now, this is how the show works. We read out the question. I skipped it this time because I didn't think you were going to do it. We read out the question that you sent in via social media or during this live show, and then we roll the die, and we will then basically discuss your question before giving you advice. This is how the die works. Basically, if you roll a 1 or a 2, we'll keep it short and sweet. If you roll a 3 or a 4, we'll talk about it a little bit. Won't we talk about it, Sayed?
We'll certainly talk about it.
Indeed. And if you get a 5 or a 6, that's the jackpot advice. That is the one that you want. Now that you've understood how that works, Sayed, tell me, who is the sponsor of today's episode?
Hi, so the sponsor of today's episode is Albi Sweet Treats. Now, we want to give a massive thank you to Albi Sweet Treats for continuing their sponsorship of our show. Now, guys, look, if you want sweets and if you're looking for vegan, vegetarian, kosher, halal sweets, then Albi Sweet Treats have got you covered. Go check out their shop on Etsy at Albi Sweet Treats. Most importantly, take a look and see what they've got, place your orders, and then enjoy. And we'd also like to give a massive shout out to ELT Prints. Don't forget, guys, use your code Roll of Advice 20 to get 20% off. Again, they've got you covered for your decoration in your house or even in your office, wherever you may be. You want to make a wall look nice? Get in touch with ELT Prints. So a massive thank you to both of our sponsors. We have many more, but we're just going to stick it to 2. There we go. And that's it, guys. But most importantly, we want to give a massive thank you to all you guys out there that continue sending in your amazing questions. Without you guys, the show wouldn't work. So keep it going. Again. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it going, guys. Send in your questions. Most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, the main thing is, Qasim, this is the main thing, right? My issue of the day, I'm going to go straight into it.
Go for it. Let me know.
I'm from up north, right?
Up north?
Up north. I'm a northerner, even though I'm southern by birth, but I grew up north, right? My missus, she's from down south.
Down south,
right? So we have a nice little exchange of words. So, for example, we'll say, right, I'll say, right, love, what are we having for tea tonight, right? What are we having for tea? And she'll be like, yeah, dinner. What are we having for dinner? I said, no. I'm like, no, we're having dinner is during the day, dinner time, back in primary school days.
Yeah.
So the issue I'm having is who's correct in their pronunciation. So, for example, if I say chair, yeah, she's like more posh in the way she says it. If I say glasses, she's like glasses. Yeah. So I want you to decide who's correct, Qasim. Me or the wife?
Okay. So I'm going to be a little bit biased here. And the reason I'm going to be biased is because I'm a northerner. And I think with my expert knowledge and opinion that you're right. And that's just about that, really. I think if she disagrees with you, that's her issue. But otherwise, you are in complete control with that.
Okay. So it isn't breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's breakfast, lunch, and tea. L times.
So wait, say it. How do you say it?
Tea. What are you having for tea? That's your evening meal. It's your tea, isn't it? What are you having for your tea?
Yeah, that's right.
When we say tea, we're not like cup of tea.
I don't say biscuits. Lunch, right? Because
I say dinner.
I say dinner for dinner.
Because that's what it is. It's dinner time. Because
it's dinner time. Exactly. When you're in your primary school, you don't say, "Oh, it's lunchtime." That sounds rubbish, man. It's dinner time. Get that.
This lunch nonsense.
Do you know what was surprising to me? You know, cornflake tart is very much a Manchester thing. You can't really get it elsewhere. Very much a
a bit like a Cornish pasty.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
Cornwall kind of thing.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I agree with you, Sayed, wholeheartedly.
I see. I don't know. Don't have a clue what that means, boss man. I'm guessing roti salad.
Roti salad.
Roti salad.
I call it roti salad. I like that.
I do agree with you. Tea is a drink, but it's also a northern term for your evening meal.
If you're a true British person, then you will say tea. Because British, yeah, exactly that. Brits love tea. It's not a stereotype; it's just fact. And on that logic, it is exactly why you have your evening tea.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kasim. I like that you voted for us Northerners.
Indeed,
we'll keep it that way. But guys, here is the favorite part of the show. My favorite part. I love this because I want to know what Kasim's issue of the day is. Hit me, brother. What's your issue of the day?
My issue of the day is this.
Man, I'm excited.
The sun's starting to come out.
Did it not come out before?
No. I mean. How are you gonna do me like that on the first sentence?
Man,
How are you gonna do me like that on the first honestly?
You stopped after
sentence.
You like the sun's starting to come out.
Oh, honestly, legit, right? No,
okay. So the sun's starting to come out.
Sun's starting to come out, and what I mean by that is it's getting hotter, and it's amazing because I'm a fan of the summer. More so because it is the time. It is the time where I get to get back in my get fit groove. Now, I've put on quite a bit of weight over lockdown, and I've not really been doing anything. Honestly, I've genuinely not done anything apart from eat more tubs of Ben and Jerry's, chocolate fudge brownie, and have a bar of Snickers pretty much every day. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, and I want to get back into the habit of training like I used to do. The issue is this, Sid. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered because I tried going for a run.
Okay.
I got as far as down my street before I decided to walk back home. Before I could run for quite a while. And in all honesty, it's not. I can't be bothered because I'm lazy. I genuinely really want to. I genuinely want to get back into shape.
Okay.
The issue I'm having is I've lost my confidence in my ability because I've lost the stamina over time, and I need that motivation, man. I need a motivational speech is what I need.
Okay, so literally, you don't need a motivational speech. You just need a line of wisdom, and Cat S has got it for you.
Don't run before you can walk. Yeah, I know,
but that's the thing. You are thinking that you're exactly the same shape in terms of stamina, like you were from, let's say, a year ago. The reality is you're not. Yeah. So lower your expectations and take it one step at a time, because, like Katis is saying, you're actually running before you can walk. You need to build that stamina back up. Now you've come to that realization that, look, I haven't got it like it used to be. You've just got to take baby steps, go for walks, then do fast-paced walking, then your slight jogs, and then you're going to be doing full 100-meter sprints down the street. Checking out, I don't know if you've ever seen that video on TikTok that went viral where a guy's breaking in his trainers and he's just running across the street. Yeah, I did. It was actually pretty funny. Yeah, so that's what you need to do, because you're too used to sitting down doing podcasts.
I'll tell you what.
Chongus has got a motivational speech. Stop being lazy and suck it up, brother.
Damn, man.
Jogging or walking is better for your knees than running is. Yeah, to be fair, running is bad for your knees.
Yeah, better for your knees and stuff. Yeah, based on that logic, I'll agree with you completely there, Jimmy Pipes.
Yeah.
Knees and stuff.
Gassim wants to run a marathon after a year's break.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I'd pro stamina. Now I've got like, the most stamina I've got is from me to the kitchen or to the bathroom and back again. That's about it.
Okay, so you got to try this now. The trampoline is the best investment.
Ooh,
So check it out.
check out that trampoline.
It's like there's like trampolines, man, that you can buy.
Yeah.
And you just literally do like a whole training regime on top of this trampoline. It's you got like bars that you hold from the front, and you're just jumping up and down and doing exercises. But what's that got to do with the sun coming out?
Well, it's because basically, I used to run in the winter, but I made a thing to myself that because of the fact that I knew I was going to get fatigued, I didn't want to like end up slipping or somewhere and not having the ability to go out and basically do me as I normally would. So I wanted to build it back up when it's dry.
We all know that you walk with your head down, so imagine you running.
Exactly. Imagine all the people I'm bumping
into. Hey, honestly, do you know who I am?
every 2 seconds. Hey, do you know who I am? So but yeah, so that's basically my issue, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing the issue. A pleasure as always, Gassim. But most importantly, Gassim, what is today's Gassim versus the world?
Today's Gassim versus the world is a bit of a controversial one. It is that men, I believe that men gossip less than women. I think women gossip a lot, and I'd love to be proven wrong, basically. But I am very firm in this belief. I think men gossip less than women. Now, I'm hoping, Syed, that during this Gassim of the world, the Gassim versus the world, Gassim off the world. Imagine it was Gassim off the world, Gassim off the world. What a title! During this Gassim versus the world, that you're going to be hopefully unbiased and impartial.
I will remain impartial. I will not get involved. I just couldn't get over it how you claimed to know Richard Pryor and didn't like any of his stuff, but then you just said, I watched it back. You did kind of say, yeah, Richard Pryor. I haven't really got much of an opinion of him. I've seen his stuff, and you just played it off like, look, I said I didn't know him. I had to watch it back. Yeah, I had to try and trap you some way.
Yeah.
Now, basically, let's start with the first question.
I love it.
Oh, let's not start with the first question. Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
What are you doing? I was confused there.
I'm excited.
You are excited. You're excited to get to Gassim versus the world already. Nah,
I know.
Let's bring on our guest for today's episode. Do you want to introduce them?
I completely forgot. Like, I just want to say, I'm really sorry that I forgot you were even there. I was just like in the flow. So Big Papa.
Holy moly!
I am sorry, Big Papa.
It's a pleasure to be on, guys. Thank you so much.
I did forget.
I was just laughing at you. Your lot's comedy stuff that you just talking about. I had one just before we get into the show. I had one thing that I wanted to say. It was about Gassim's issue of the day. Okay. Now, I was obviously listening to Gassim saying that he feels less motivated, no confidence, and he's feeling a bit lazy. And but
did you want some words of wisdom?
Well, obviously, and he's got his bar of Snickers as well, But what I wanted to say that I don't think Gassim actually realizes, or as I'm going to put it towards him, that basically he's in energy saving mode at this moment of time. And when he gets that motivation and that confidence back up to where he needs to get it, once he's in that energy saving mode, he's just getting to his point to where he'll come out of that
Are you saying that Kasim throughout lockdown has been like a
yeah,
you know your PC,
a hibernating animal that's been stuffing itself? You know, like a hamster stuffs its cheeks with food and runs away. Or a squirrel
it's
that
all
gathers its
energy
nuts
saving mode.
ready for winter. That's what Carson's been doing, and now summer's here. he's ready to get back on it.
Yeah, you just don't know it, but you've just been in energy saving mode.
Kasim's been habitating.
So that's what I put it as, in energy saving mode. Not lazy, not sit on your backside.
I like that terminology. I like that terminology. Energy saving mode.
Yeah.
Energy saving mode. Okay.
I'm going to use that from now on.
Now, I want you to save your thought energy for this random person here.
Okay.
Right. All right. So Ryan, 12. I don't know if he's 12 years old. I don't think so. I did a lame joke there. So Ryan, and I'm laughing at my own joke. Ryan, 12, says, on my way home from work, my routine is to buy a sandwich from the shop and eat it with a cup of tea. I absolutely love it. However, recently my wife turned into a demon. Here's why. I'll have the first slice. I love it. Then when I'm about to eat the second slice, my wife will ask me for a bite. I'll offer the bite. And for 2 days now, she'll take a bite and then drop it on the floor on purpose. She'll go, oops, and walk away. I pick it up and still eat it. But guys, honestly, what's up with that? Please help.
Well, let's roll that die and find out how we can help you there. Holy moly. It's a 2. It's a 2. Now, just to remind everybody what that means, if you get a 1 or a 2, we'll keep the advice portion short and sweet. If you get a 3 or a 4, we'll talk about it a little bit. And if we get a 5 or a 6, that's the jackpot advice. We'll go full ham. Now,
you certainly will. Now, before we do go into it, guys, I have posted a link into the stream. Join us if you want to. Get involved as well. If you want to give some advice to this question or any of our questions, don't be shy. Jump on the stream and let's get involved. Now, Kasim, that's a big pop. I want to hear your thoughts because you started laughing straight away.
Oh gosh! So his wife is asking for a bite of sandwich. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So he'll eat the first half. She'll say, "Yo, can I have a bite of your second half?" Take a bite and drop it on the floor and walk away.
And it's happened on 2 occasions.
2 days in a row. Probably more now by the time we've read this question out.
Right. So basically, she's doing it on purpose. She obviously wants that sandwich, but she's dropping it on purpose. So obviously, he doesn't pick it back up and eat it. Obviously, she wants that sandwich. She's obviously feeling a bit.
Why would she drop a sandwich that she wants to eat? Is she thinking that he's going to chuck it in the bin and she'll be like a hobo eats from the bin from her own house?
Depends where she's dropping it. Obviously, if it's somewhere clean, or obviously you don't want it somewhere dirty. But if she's dropping it and she's giving him that, if she is giving him that look like, oh, I've dropped it, and he's like, oh, like what have you done? But if he's picking it back up, and if he's eating it, then I don't know. But I reckon she wants to drop that sandwich, annoy him. Probably he goes away, he picks it back up, eats it, but I think what I should give the advice to the husband is that if she drops it on the third time and you offer the sandwich, just pick it back up, give her a little jewel on the face with the sandwich, and then just eat the sandwich and walk away.
What on earth is going on? What kind of side track did that take? That went from 0 to 100 real quick. No,
did you say
jaw her with the sandwich?
Like throw the sandwich at her face?
What happened?
I missed it. I heard sandwich.
So basically,
I heard jaw with the sandwich.
Basically, if she does it on the third time, and she drops it, you should pick it back up, with the half-bitten sandwich. Use that sandwich to jewel it to her face, like you've got a glove, and you duel someone to a fight.
Oh, a duel!
Oh.
Where you slap.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Get that sandwich, slap it across the
I
face,
challenge
and then
you.
walk away eating the sandwich.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So like the glove slap on the face, but sandwich
Yeah.
slap.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was actually pretty short and sweet there. For
Yeah.
advice, Big Papa. So
Yeah.
to sum that advice up is do a dual slap on her face and walk away.
And walk away.
Gossip, what would you do?
Um,
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Man, the next time she's eating something, yeah, you say, "Can I have a bite?" And you just do the exact same thing. You just take it, yeah, and then you just spill it on the floor and say, "Whoops," and run off. That's what I do.
Okay. Now, before I give mine, I think Avalos wants to join us and say something.
Cool. Avalos is all.
Hello, Avalos. Welcome back.
Good evening.
Evening. Hello, Avalos. Can you hear us?
I can, just 1 second.
Did we bring you on a bit too quickly there, Avalos?
No, it's not that you brought me on too quickly. I've got some technical issues here going on because I can hear the sound of this
Mm-hmm.
and I can hear feedback as well. So I'm just wondering how I resolve that.
Okay. So what I will do is, have you sorted it, Avalos?
I've sorted it.
Awesome.
I've sorted it. So yeah, because I had I had the YouTube open. I was watching the show, and then I had this open. So I had two. There was a bit of a lag between the two. Anyway, so I reckon there's two things here.
Okay.
I reckon the first is that she is hinting to him. She's peed off about something. She's genuinely peed off about something, and she's hinting to him, but he's just not getting the hint. I think she's probably peed off about the fact that he never considers her when he's buying a sandwich and doesn't buy one for her. And twice now, she's tried to give him the hint, but he's not getting the hint. I think either that, or she, after the first time she accidentally dropped it, she's realised what a disgusting slob he is by picking the sandwich up and eating it again off the floor, and she's thought, let me see if he does it again. So my advice to him is, before she divorces you for being a disgusting slob that you are, divorce her for being the horrible, nasty piece of work that she is.
Love it, Avalos. Thank you for the brutality as normal. As normal. Gotta love it. Say, what's your take?
Yeah, my thoughts were exactly the same as LH. I honestly think that she looks like she's offended by something. Most importantly, is her cooking not good enough, which is why he buys a sandwich. So you should just literally be honest with her and say, your cooking sucks, and I will continue to buy these sandwiches. And yeah, I've got to keep it short and sweet, so I'll keep it as that.
Keep it short and sweet. Love it. Love it. Now, on that note, let's move on to the next question. This comes in from Michael. Michael says, me and my friends decided it would be fun to try out a Ouija board. Nah, man, I don't like these. I don't like these ones. I don't know where this is going to go. Me and my friends decided it would be fun to try out a Ouija board. We did the whole spiel, asking questions like, is someone here? Can you move something? You know the rest, all of that sort of stuff, right? Now, it's safe to say that it didn't work because I was moving the planchette, thank you, the whole time, whilst claiming it wasn't me. Everyone freaked out. My mate Saj is convinced an entity called a jinn did it, and he doesn't want to come back to our house because he's so scared. Shall I come clean or let this saga continue? On that note, let's roll that dice and find out, shall we?
It's a tree.
It's a 3.
It's a 3. So
three.
Just a reminder, a 3 is a... Oh, wrong one. There you go. Let's talk about it.
We'll talk about it a little bit. Now, I am just to clarify here, I am like the first
biggest scaredy cat.
Yeah,
ever
1000%. If
when it comes to-
anything horror, anything jinn related, anything ghost related, anything like that comes up, I am the first person out of the door. So I think, yeah, man, because I've had a few. Even thinking about it, like, do you know what really creeps me out, right?
No, but you're gonna tell me.
I am gonna tell you. Do you know what really creeps me out? Well, we already know that clowns creep me out. That's without question.
Without a doubt. You know,
That's
you don't
without
have
a
to
doubt.
ask
Don't
me
even
that.
need to. But do you know what else creeps me out? You know those little porcelain dolls?
Oh, the one that Roya's friend had all over her room, like those.
Like those. They creep me out as well, man. Just dolls in general creep me out.
You must love Annabelle then.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
You've not seen Annabelle?
Nah, why am I going to watch something which promotes the dark magic and the dark underworld and all of that nonsense? Nah, man. Stay on the light. Stay in the light.
Oh, I thought you were going to bust into a Bee Gees song then. Instead of staying alive.
Do you feel that the presence of watching something scary or doing something like playing like with the Ouija board, that the presence or is it like unknown entity that might be lurking around you, or just like some weird type of not atmosphere, like some weird feeling might be around you that, you know, there might be something lurking around you and you just don't know it, or, you know, is it something like that, or is it just like,
I don't know, man. Oh no, I'm that type of person. I said it last time as well, man. I'm that type of person who has to have my back against the wall when watching a horror movie, just in case something's gonna grab me from behind.
Oh, well. Qasim, do you know what you need to do? Melissa's got the answer to. Forget this question from Michael just now. We need to solve your fears. This is what you need to do.
Do a stream playing Phasmophobia. Ooh, what's this? No, wait. Why am I going ooh and like getting up close to the dog and do this, man? I'll be screaming. I'll be screaming.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're a big man, Pugs.
I'm
So bringing it back. I mean, that's. I think that's probably one of the best pranks that you can ever play on someone. Is using the Ouija board in that way, and getting them all. You know, if you don't want your friends to come to your house anymore, then that's the perfect plan. And I think Michael hit the nail on the head there. He was probably sick and tired of having his mates coming round to his house constantly. So he thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this Ouija board and I'm going to do this. Right. Is this house possessed? Yes. Boom. Saj is thinking it's a jinn. Everyone else is like, ah. No one's coming back. Issue solved. So my advice is stop lying to us by saying that you want to come clean. The reality is you're absolutely loving the fact that no one's coming over anymore. You've got your freedom back again, and carry on with the facade. That's my thoughts on that one. Big Papa, what advice would you give?
My advice would be he's tried the Ouija board already, so obviously
What's next?
I would ask him to call his friends back again. Yeah. Probably have another shot at it. If he doesn't, just, I don't know, call him around again, and just maybe one day he just acts strangely and just pretends, like he's been possessed or something, and claims that he's, the Ouija board, something done to him, once he had cleared it, and just freak him out, just, bump the game up a bit.
Big Papa, start again. What was that? I missed it.
Basically, he should call his friends around and just twist it up a bit more.
There we go.
Love it.
Twist it. So give him hell, is what you're saying.
Yeah. You've done the Ouija board once. Turn it up a notch. Add more to the fire.
Add more fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
See, I'm in complete disagreement here.
Why? Why are you in disagreement?
Because I think poor Saj is like me, yeah, and he's like checking. You know, where he can't even step foot outside at night anymore. You can't even go through. You know, like a day before, like the bin men come, yeah, and you throw your rubbish out. You can't even do that anymore.
I feel like there's an entity.
He's too scared.
On
our stream right now.
Yeah, because
Qasim, your camera keeps going dark.
Yeah, it keeps cutting off, and I'm sure someone's lurking.
Right, it just takes me back to that thing that Avalos said. Your screen keeps going dark, Qasim. Something you want to tell us?
I don't know what's going on here, but I'll tell you what. I am freaking out a little bit. I'm just going to put it down to technical issues.
Okay,
let's leave this topic. I think we've given you as much advice as we can before we all start getting haunted and
Qasim, we've barely touched the tip of the iceberg with that advice.
Look, my advice is come clean, man.
It's a 3. Give it some more. Give it some more. That come clean.
Stop putting Saj in absolute terror. What's Saj ever done to you? Saj come over to your house.
This isn't all about Saj, Qasim.
It is, of course it is. Saj is the only one who's scared here. Everybody else has just gone off.
Oh man, Qasim, there's something behind you. Quick.
Right, nah, don't even. Hey, that's not even funny, you know.
I saw Melissa's comment, man. I just thought I've got to do it, man.
Nah. I don't like stuff like that. Don't even there's a door open over there. Now that's giving me like.
Well, obviously, if Saj is already scared, who knows what Saj looks like.
You might change Saj's name to Qasim.
No, but on a legit level,
Qasim is scared from a question about some fake Ouija board that happened. That Michael even confesses wasn't true. Saj is thinking it's a jinn when it isn't.
Don't do me like this.
But Qasim's got it in his head that he's like, yo, it's actually a jinn or something scary.
No, you shouldn't play with things that you don't. Like when people say don't. Like when parents tell you don't play with fire, don't mess around with fire. You see a lighter, you don't play with a matchbox, right? Yeah. Don't play with things that don't concern you. Just don't lie.
Like the phrase, you don't know what's good for you.
Exactly. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know. You never know.
Okay.
Mainly teachers used to say that to us in school. You don't know what's good for you. But what do you know what's good for us?
What do you know until you've tried it?
Yeah.
Qasim, don't be having nightmares.
I'll try not to.
Just a bit of love from Boss Man. Oh man.
Oh my days! Please play Phasma. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna plug myself here. Amelius, I'm gonna plug you too. Shall we do it one day? Shall we just do it on the gaming channels?
We'll play it. We'll have a all right, Melissa. We'll give it a.
We'll give it a shot.
We'll give it a shot. And we'll see. We'll get. I don't know. I've never heard of this game before.
Neither have I. But
you'll have to give us a bit more. Send us some information.
Big Papa, I hope that wasn't you trying to put on the scary voice just then.
What? I was just reading that play assay.
All right, okay. All right, okay. I thought you said Qasim. I was like, what? All right. On that note, I think we've given a 3 or 6 there. So let's move on to the next question. Say what we got next.
Before we move on to that, it's Qasim versus the world.
It's Qasim versus the world. Of course it is. Now, just to let you guys know what the current scores are on Qasim versus the world. We have definitely not that. We have Qasim versus the world. It's 2 to me, and it's 4 to you guys. Now, I am of the belief that men gossip less than women do.
Oh my god, this phasmophobia is going to give me a heart attack.
Are you googling it?
Yeah.
Love it. But yes, I am saying that I believe that men gossip less than women do, and that's not to say that men don't gossip, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that men gossip less than women do. Because whenever I go out, right, let me put this into a situation, right? You know, if like you're just in a conversation with somebody, yeah, a girl's more likely to bring up what somebody else is doing or wearing or talking about, just in general. It might even just be like a passing comment, but that's still gossip. Do you know what I mean? It's like or even it kind of meshes into like materialistic things as well, right? Like things
like that. Oh my God, what possessed her to wear that dress? Comment.
Yeah, or like even if it's about a celebrity, yeah, like you know, oh, you know, this footballer's wife's wearing these shoes, man. It's like who cares about? Who cares about like I'm supposed to care about what shoes a footballer's wife? I can't even get my own shoes sorted. Yeah, how am I gonna care? How am I gonna care about a footballer's? And that's not that's all I'm saying, man. That's my thoughts anyway. Big Papa, what do you think, man?
Now, I hear what you're saying, but
I
cannot disagree with that.
Okay.
Because I mean, obviously, I think women gossip as much as they do, and I think men just are rightfully in there with the women, regardless of what the topic is. I think I think women might do a bit more, but I think men are just there as well.
Then you agree with me. If you think that women do a bit more, then you agree that.
I mean, on the planet of like what the population is, I think we're just in with them as how the women are. You know, just they're just going to be the same. I don't think there's no like different amount, like who does more and who does less. I think it's just the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I agree with what Alha said there, right? Women gossip publicly, and I think that's why I feel like.
I think like on the ideas or the topics that you chose, obviously, yeah, it makes sense. But I think just generally, I think men might just do the same as women.
Right, let's see what Vlad has to say. I think Vlad's joined us to have some input with this. Let's have a look.
Welcome,
Hi, Vlad.
Hello, my friends.
Hello, Vladimir.
Hello, Vladimir.
How are we?
All good.
Are we good? Yes.
All
yes,
good.
All good. All good.
Good. I came to chat about this topic because none of you work in taxi office. Yes.
No, I don't.
No. So if you go taxi office, the whole bunch of women sat there talking 24/7. Have you seen this guy, this girl, crazy, sitting in the car, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Then you have the Love Island and all of the guys on there talking rubbish. They're not real men, you understand?
Vladimir, what defines as a real man, Vladimir? Give us your definition of a real man.
Do your job, go home, and relax. That's it.
Do your job, go home, and relax. That's a real man.
That's what makes a man a man. That's what makes a real woman.
What makes yeah, careful how you answer that one.
And then go. Bedtime. Tomorrow, tough day. You understand? Russia is a very difficult place, my friend. Not very easy. So you work, you come home, you spend time with the wife, 5-10 minutes, you say good night. Wake up in the morning, go to work again.
Back to the grindstone.
All the people in England, all they do is talking. All the time talking. Can't stop.
Talking.
No one's serving the blaming chips.
That's it. Yes. No one bloody serve, all the bloody talking all the bloody time. Understand? They need some help. So guys do it just as much as women. Trust me. All the time.
So you are in disagreement with Qasim there. Well, thank you very much for that, Vlad. Appreciate you coming on.
It is very, very good. I will be back. I promise you.
Thank you,
look
Vlad.
forward to
We
it.
look forward to it.
Yeah, very, very good show. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Vlad.
Now, just to clear up on what Melissa here says, do you mean nasty comments or just remarking on things that happen? I think nasty comments more than anything. I think women can be a little bit more ruthless, discreetly. I think men are more upfront about. If a man wants to kick off, man, he'll be like, "Do you know who I am?" Yeah, I've experienced this. Believe me.
Oh man, you've experienced a lot of funny things,
A lot of things, Dan. But
I think this is what I feel. I feel like this is a bit of a weak case. That's what I think, because
I think you're wrong. But that's what it comes down to, doesn't it?
I feel like, it'll just probably be the same. Obviously, just on the different situations or the topics or the conversations, but I think it's going to be a hard one to crack. Men versus women, or women versus men, on who gossip the most.
Okay, so my verdict
because obviously, just one more thing is because it's going on someone's personal experience as well on what they see, but as a whole, what are the statistics? Yes.
Well, to be I can't get involved with this, but
your verdict here.
My verdict is I'm gonna have to put this down as a draw.
As a draw?
I'm going to put this down as a draw.
Ooh,
Everyone has put forward a very good case. So just add a point to each of yous.
I'll keep it the same because it works out the same, right?
No, because then it's just from this week's show, it'll be 5-3.
Okay. I'll put it. I'll put it as 5-3. Yeah. I'll put it as 5-3.
Statistically, it'll show that it's changed.
That is changed. Well, there we have it, guys. That's 5-3 right there, or 3-5, same way. Now, that was Qasim versus the world. Sayed, let's move on to the next question. Do us the honors.
Alrighty. So the next question comes from Liz. Liz says, we had a new fridge delivered and my partner wasn't happy that he had to install it himself due to COVID. He finally had to lift a finger in the house. Before he plugged it in, he called me over saying we need to report this fridge as faulty. Why? Because it didn't come pre-cooled. We had a huge argument about this. How silly is he to think a fridge comes pre-cooled? He even rang the company we ordered it from to complain. They hung up, saying that they weren't taking him seriously. So he's writing an email to the chairman of the company using my email address. So I received a reply, which in a nutshell says, "Don't you know how electrical appliances work?" Shall I tell him I've got the reply or delete it and say we haven't got anything yet, so he can call them and make a fool out of himself even more?
Oh my God. Now, before I start roasting this guy into 1,000 pieces, let me just roll this dice for courtesy's sake. 6. Oh my God.
There you go. You can give him a good
First time
to beat this
I've loved it. Right. Now, listen, yeah. Right. How stupid.
Well, start that with, do you know who I am?
Okay. Do you know who I am? Yeah. No. How it's not gonna. I mean, how do I even start this? Right. No, he's obviously gonna be between 20 to was it husband?
Husband, yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like what 20 to about 30, 40 odd, right?
20 plus.
20 plus basically. 20 plus basically. Now what I'm saying.
Come on, Qasim.
Right? What I'm saying, yeah, everything's going down right. Now what I'm saying is this. All right.
Go on, lad.
Look me in the eye. All right.
Commentators, come on.
Listen to me. Yeah. I have never heard anything more stupid in my life. And I'm normally the nice guy. But that is one of the silliest things I've ever heard. Right. Firstly, do you think that they've got an electric output, yeah, like a generator in the back of the van that they're going to keep everything running before the customer gets to use everything? Yeah. Logic, right? Secondly, Yeah, I mean, what the hell, right? Second, yeah. What? Wait, what's he even struggling with putting it in? Why is he struggling installing it? It's a fridge. Put it against the wall, plug it in. What are you complaining for? What's he complaining about? Say it, no, genuinely, what's he complaining about? Why has he sent a complaint? What, because it's not cold already.
He's obviously not wearing men's shorts, is he?
I swear, if that's the only reason, this guy is a donut, right? And I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry if that seems harsh, but you are a donut, yeah. And
I think he ain't wearing any men's briefs. I think he's wearing the other ones.
I tell you what, man. I tell you what, Big Papa.
So that I think his partner is more of the male in the relationship.
Honestly,
where's that come from?
That's
so random.
Like what? What's going on?
Obviously, because basically, obviously, he's obviously been a numpty and obviously making it hard for himself to do anything or to lift a finger around the house. So therefore, listen, mate, your partner is the male in the relationship. I think she needs to get let's just say she needs to get rid of you.
Wow.
I think this guy needs to sort himself out. Yeah. And he needs to stay away from everything and anything electrical. That's number one, yeah. Don't fix anything yourself, yeah. You're not a tech guy, yeah. You're not a DIY guy, yeah. Just sit down, yeah, on your sofa, eat, yeah. Do it, you can't, yeah. Sit down on your sofa, eat your popcorn, have your beer, yeah, and let your wife plug in the bloody fridge, man. What the hell, man?
So now honestly, it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Now I get what you mean, Big Papa.
Yeah.
Now I get what you mean.
Honestly.
So yeah, wow. Guys, that advice was absolutely amazing. I would say that you need to absolutely bin this guy off completely. One absolute numpty person you got married to. How did you even get married to him? You're the bigger fool for even getting married to this guy in the first place. Yeah. What you need to do is you need to not tell him that you've got the email. Yeah. Let him ring him up again, make a fool out of himself, and this time, yeah, say write a fake email to yourself, saying that you're going to receive some letters in the post. The letters in the post, let them be the divorce papers. So when he opens it, thinking, it's a reply from the company. It's the divorce papers that you're getting rid of him. And
he'll be in such a rage, he'll sign it without even realizing, and then he'll then ask you, how do I plug this piece of paper into the fridge?
Yeah,
the donut, man.
That's what you should do.
Honestly,
can you just read his what was the full thing again? Can you just read the full statement again? I just want to rehear it again.
You want to rehear it again? Okay, so we had a fridge delivered. The partner wasn't happy that he had to install it due to COVID. He finally had to lift a finger in the house. Before he plugged it over, he says there's a fault with it. Why? It didn't come pre-cooled. We had a massive argument about this. How silly is he to think a fridge comes pre-cooled? He ran the company to complain. They hung up on him because they weren't taking him seriously. He wrote an email to the chairman, used my email address, got a reply which said, don't you know how to use appliances? I've got the reply. Shall I delete it and tell him we haven't got it so he can make a fool of himself calling them again? I've kind of added it.
So in that email, you can clearly see how many problems he's made from the first offset to the last part of it. So this guy needs definitely checking his brain cells, or he just needs binning and just, she should just look for a new guy.
Honestly, that has to be one of the stupidest things I've heard in my life.
If he's lazy, which sounds like he's lazy, that he don't want to lift because of COVID, then
yeah, I mean, unless Melissa here is right as well with the top tier excuse of getting out. Otherwise, yeah, then he's a next level of genius, yeah, to act like he actually has no clue, and he's doing all of this to act like he's doing something, but really he ain't doing anything. But still, I actually know. In fact, forget what I just said. put it against the wall and plug it in, right? There we go. End of story. Don't be a donut.
And that, guys, is what you call amazing advice. So thank you very much for that. And again, thank you so much for chat for getting involved. And most importantly, it is now that time of the show where we have the doctor.
The doctor.
Now, hopefully, the doctor this time round does actually finish his advice, because we want to hear that line, and that is the truth prescribed by the doctor. Something like that. I can't remember it now. Now, me and Kasim, we'd gone through a heap load of questions, and we decided that the only person that could give this question its justice was the doctor. It's very short and sweet. It comes from Malik. Malik says, I said to my wife, her cooking sucks, and now she's on strike. What do I do?
Wow. Well, some say that the doctor once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves.
Wow. It's been said that a doctor can build a snowman out of rain.
Welcome, the doctor.
Doctor here. I can confirm once again both of those statements are true. You probably, for the viewers out there, just as a side note, I'm probably thinking, you know what, this doctor is extraordinary. And I can also confirm that that is the case. However, enough about me, more onto the question. So, it's a bit of a catch-22, this one. Sayed, if you don't mind, could you repeat the question for the viewers?
I most certainly can. Malik says, I said to my wife, her cooking sucks, and now she's on strike. What do I do?
So firstly, if your wife's cooking sucks, why do you want her to cook for you in the first place? It's not good enough for you. Why do you want her to cook for you? Why should she cook for you? However, because you're obviously lazy and can't be asked making your own food, hence why you need somebody to make it for you, which is the truth. And as you know, the doctor only prescribes the truth. You'll want to go about it a different way. You see, now it's not about telling your wife that her food sucks, because then you're just insulting her. Nobody likes to be insulted. I can tell her it's like me saying you suck because you can't be bothered making your own food. It's not very nice, is it? No, I didn't think so. However, the way you want to go about this one is, it's not about the fact that her food sucks. It's more about that as her partner in life, it's your duty, your obligation, and your utmost truthfulness that runs through every core vein inside of you, that you must help her become better as she helps you become better. So don't critique her food and her cooking. Instead, make suggestions to make it even better. And that is the way that you run a successful relationship. Because when truth be told, it all comes down to the cooking. That's what really matters in a relationship. Can she cook or can you cook? And if you can cook, that's fine. Then she should do this to you. If she cooks and you can't, then it's the same way around. You know, equality. We're not living in the 19th century where women belong in kitchens. For all you males out there that think that that's acceptable, we don't live in that world. All right. Now, remember, the trick is exactly to say the following words. Honey, you know, I can't remember the last time I had food so graciously fantastic. However, there was something missing. Now, I don't think it's you. I think it's the lack of ingredients within the cupboards in which we find within our household. And that may be because I haven't gone out and got it for you. However, next time, try this. And If you do, everybody will love your food. Now, babe, that's a great position to be in, isn't it? It really is, isn't it? And as soon as she agrees with you and says, yeah, actually, yeah, all right, you know what, it's not a bad suggestion, then you know what? The deal is done there and then. And you don't have to try anymore. The deal is closed. You have got your food. You've given the feedback. And next time it'll be even better. Now that is the truth that I prescribe.
The doctor was closing her like a customer, like a salesman.
Understand something. Let's just get something clear about this doctor. This doctor is a man of many talents. We've already highlighted that in many different ways. Master of words, master of linguistics. This man is who you want to take all forms of life advice from. And on that note, guys, Big Papa, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. We've really enjoyed having you on here. Sid, would you like to remind everybody who our sponsor of today's episode was?
I certainly would. It was Albie Sweet Treats and ELT Prints. And don't forget, guys, use our 20% discount code Roll of Advice 20 when you are placing your orders for ELT Prints. They got some amazing stuff, guys. Go check them out. The links are in the description below.
Indeed. And we've massively enjoyed this episode, as always, with all of you. So please make sure to tune in to the next episode on Thursday and Mondays from 8 till 9. Now, I don't... Just to confirm, the next episode is on Monday. But just as
always does,
finally, just as I always do, I'm sure by now you guys understand exactly what I'm talking about. I'll try next time to make sure that my camera's working properly. I don't know what the blackouts are.
I love it.
But in all seriousness, guys, please be sure to keep sending in your questions. We're loving them all as they come in. If we've not answered your questions, believe me, we will get through to them. We will answer them as we go through each episode. Make sure to give us a like, follow, and subscribe. And if you are enjoying the show, feel free to help make this show even more amazing by supporting us on our Patreon. Links in the description. If you've not already hit that like button, by the way, I know I've already said it, but it costs you nothing. Just hit it. All right. Now, that's all from us, guys. See you guys on Monday.
Goodbye for now. Bye, Big Papa.
See you later.